welcome back to my channel. I'm Carrie if you're new here, and today I'm just doing a makeup tutorial on this look. And I hope you guys keep watching and like this video, and if you do, give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below what you think. Alright guys, so first we're using the Neutrogena Deep Moisture Day Cream. And I am just going to put this on my finger and just put dots all over my face so I can completely cover my face. I do have some dry skin in areas that I've had acne because of all the products I use on that. The next thing I'm using is the Master Prime by Face Studio, and this also makes my face feel like it's getting moisturized, which, like I said before, my skin has dry spots. I really do need that for my routine. The next thing I'm using is that green concealer stick, and as I am showing you now, my acne scars that I have on my face, because I did used to have cystic acne and I still do struggle with that, but it was really bad in high school. So I am just going to cover these scars with the green stick, and I'm also going to cover any redness on my face and just any upcoming pimples, and yeah. I want to make sure to completely cover that. And now I am using a brush from the Goal Getters Contour Brush Set in Tarte. And this one is for a foundation brush, but I am just using it to blend the greenness into my skin a little bit better, so it doesn't show through my foundation. And as you can see, you can still see some acne through the green. So if you need to, you can put a little bit more green on top. The foundation I will be using is the Maybelline Dream Liquid Mousse. It's an airbrush finish, and I'm using the shade 30, which is Natural Ivy. And first I'm just going to put it over the greenness, and I do put a lot on there just to make sure it is completely covered. So I just keep applying that onto mostly my cheeks are the hardest to get covered because of the scars. So I don't want to cake my face with the foundation, but I do want it covered. So I'm just going to work that in. And the same thing to the other side. And I am going to apply a small amount to my neck to make sure it's completely blended. Next, I am using a Fit Me foundation in 225 is the shade, with my Real Technique brush. And I'm just going to apply this over where my scars are to give it a little more coverage in those areas. And I put maybe a light layer on the rest of my face. I put a little bit of more foundation on my beauty blender to just cover up my cheek one more time because I could see it poking through the foundation. And then I'm using my concealer here, which it's a little too dark for me right now because I'm a lot paler than I am in the summer, but I think this is in the shade medium. I am taking my brush from the Tarte set that I have and just blending that under my eyes. Now I am just going to take my beauty blender and use the L'Oreal Loose Powder and set underneath my eyes a little better. And I'm also going to put this powder underneath my contour line, so when I do contour, it won't leave a harsh line, and I can just blend that in. Now I am going to use the Tarte Pro Glow palette in the shade Sculpt, and I'm also using the Tarte brush that is meant for contouring, and I'm just going to go in circular motions upward and a little bit up my face, but not too much. And I'm trying not to get it too dark. And here I am just brushing away the loose powder again in circular motion and blending that in. Now I am taking my Real Technique blush brush, and applying the shade Partey in Tarte. And I'm just softly applying that. I don't want to do it too rough because then it won't blend as well. And now I am doing my highlight with the Go Pro palette, or Pro Glow, and in the shade Strobe. And I'm just applying a little bit to the top here, so enough to be noticeable. And here I'm just brushing away the bottom loose powder. And now I am using my 24-hour color tattoo from Maybelline, and I'm using that as a primer on my eyes. And now my brows, I'm also using Maybelline brow pencil. I just go over the top like I am right here, and I try to just outline my eyebrow, and then I will fill in the middle. So I do the top first. And then I do the bottom. And then once I get it the shape I want it, I just fill in the middle area. And for my eyeshadow, I am using the Naked palette, and it kind of went too fast there, but I am blending two shades together in this. I use the shade Toasted and Hustle, and I just dabbed them into, I just mixed them together, and then I am blending them on my eyelid on the outer corner. Next, I am using the shade Virgin under my brow bone, just to highlight that. Now I am going to use the shade Toasted by itself, the one we used earlier, without the mixture, and I am just applying that to the inner corner of my eye. I am going to blend that up to where the other eyeshadow stopped and blend those two completely together. And now I am using the shade Sin with my finger, and I'm putting it in the middle where we didn't apply any eyeshadow. And then I'm going to blend this with my fluffy brush, and then I am taking the shade Hustle, and I'm going to put it on my lower lash line just to make it look like you may have some eyeliner there. I also made sure that this was a really thin brush, and right here I applied Sin to the inner corner of my eye. And now I am using Maybelline's liquid eyeliner, and this is really hard to do in front of the camera, so I might look really awkward in this, but I tried to do it as best as possible to show you. And I am not doing a wing, I'm just doing a simple line. For mascara, I went ahead and put on the Big Shot Maybelline Volume Express because it's too hard to put on in front of the camera. And here I forgot to apply the same highlight as earlier on my nose, right above my lip, and a little bit on my chin. And now for lipstick, I am using Maybelline's Superstay Matte in shade 65. The applicator for this lipstick is really handy. It's skinny, so it has a little pointy top, and then it's flat in the middle, so it gives you purpose for the places that you need to focus more, and then, of course, your whole lip. So here I'm just putting my final touches, and here it is. For my setting spray, I am using Maybelline's Master Fix for a final touch. And here it is. Alright guys, so that is the end of my video and the end of this tutorial, and I hope you do really like this because I've never done a makeup video before, but I would love to keep doing them if you guys like them. So please let me know so I can keep doing them or stop doing them or whatever you guys want. So again, thanks for watching and I'll see you next week.